All right, and hello out there. Excuse me, this isn't going to be a very good video, but it was at the request of a friend, so let's make it a good first effort and go from there. What we wanted to do today was take a look at a particular type of gas mask. Usually it's sold under the name of the Scott Domestic Preparedness Mask. And it was designed by the Scott Company to be basically a simple, easy to use, no frills mask that would be easy for the end users to wear and maintain. And since then, the Scott Company has been bought out by 3M and a number of their products have been discontinued, but these DP type masks are still easy to find, and I think an option that some people would still want to consider, although there are definitely some drawbacks. We'll cover that in a minute too. The main thing, as we say, about simplicity is you'll see there's not a host of tubes or ports or other accessories on these. There's only one really option that we'll look at later. So the mask is simple, basic design, 5-point harness, a little standard oral nasal cup inside it, and a typical voice emitter, but basically no frills. Something else that may make it easier for a person that's not used to wearing a mask is you'll note it has the large field of vision there with a big face piece. That may help some people feel less claustrophobic or sealed in and make them a little more comfortable while they have to wear it. So those are the things that basically make it a good quick use mask. It's designed to take standard 40mm NATO filters, so you can get full NBC protection with it with the appropriate filter. And that's the basics of the mask. Now we're actually going to put one on here, or at least try to, and you'll see at least one of the issues with it. These don't come in a wide variety of sizes. As far as I know, this is the only one that's available. And that can be a problem if you have a freakishly large head like I do. So let's start with getting this on. You could probably see that was some work already. He's got a good seal though, so there's at least that. And I personally wouldn't recommend this for somebody that has a larger size head. If you're familiar with gas masks already and you know what size, like you've been wearing a US large model or the Israeli, actually, or the British or Soviet models, if you've been wearing the biggest size in those might not exactly be the best choice for you. This mask, as you can see, it's making my fat face bulge quite a bit at the sides. It doesn't come around very far past my eye, so there's not much material on either side of the edge of my face there where something could worm its way in. My eyes are pretty far up the mask, and there's not a lot of material on my forehead, as you can see. And when I pulled the straps, you saw I only got a very small pull out of these. Those are all indications that this mask is really too small for me, and I probably wouldn't want to be wearing it for an extended length of time. But again, for a smaller man or a woman, yeah, this might be a good choice then. Like I said, the field of vision is excellent. I can see all the way over to the sides there. So you don't have as much a feeling of claustrophobia as you might in some other gas masks. And the voice emitter does work, although it vibrates a lot. You can probably hear me okay. But the only other option that is available for this mask is they have a version that replaces the valve cover with a different valve cover, a microphone, and a top box to make it easier to hear. And what we'll do now is we'll switch the masks for the small talk version and let you hear what it sounds like with the amplification turned on. A little bit harder to put on because you got that extra cord dangling from this. The box runs on a 9-volt battery and it has a small clip on it, so you could clip it to your clothes somewhere, and just a standard on-off switch with a battery box on the side. So let's get the mask on again if I can without hurting myself, and we'll go from there. Check the seal. We've got a good seal. Now I'll turn the box on. Alright, the box is turned up to its maximum volume now. I'm trying to talk at the same level I was before, and it has a little bit of feedback through it, but you can probably hear me a little bit better. And I think that, combined with a large face piece, may make this a mask that people are more willing to wear if they're a little nervous or claustrophobic about having a gas mask on. So I think this is a pretty decent choice for your preparedness needs. Simple, no frills, easy to find, takes the standard filters. These small talk amplifiers are pretty easy to find, and it'll do the job for you. The only thing to avoid is if you, like I said, you got a pretty large head like me, this wouldn't be a good mask for you. US large, the Soviet 4, or a British size 1, if you've ever tried on one of those masks, which are the largest they usually come in, and you were able to wear those but not a smaller one, probably a good bet to stay away from this one then. Other than that, it should give you a good, solid, reliable performance, and have fun out there. Thanks. Bye.